the next couple of minutes doing something I try to avoid, and that is talking about myself and my diet. The reason I avoid it is because it's not really relevant to any of you. I'm a personal trainer. I'm meant to be in some sort of half decent shape. I'm meant to know what I'm talking about nutritionally. And to be honest, I'm not in incredible Instagram shape, so I presume nobody watching this wants to look like me anyway. You know, aim a bit higher, really, Jesus. But so the last couple of weeks I've been on sort of a diet. I've said I wasn't going to diet for the whole of this year and probably next year, and that's still the main goal. But the last couple of weeks, I've just felt my eating's got a bit out of hand, felt a bit fat, felt a bit shitty. I go to Spain this weekend, so it just seemed a good idea or a good time just to pull it back for a week or two, lose a bit of weight, which by the end, I fly out Thursday night, I've probably lost about half a stone in two and a bit weeks. Now, what I'm going to touch on, a few people have come up to me saying, oh, like, what calories are you on? And the truth is, I haven't got a clue. I've not calculated it. I've not tracked a thing. Now the reason is, and when I tell people this, they sort of look at me and think, oh bloody hell. I've never said you need to count calories. It's just an option, a very good option. But the reason I've not, and the point I want to get across in this video is, for years I've had a set structure with my meals, especially Monday to Friday when I'm at work, maybe Saturday morning as well, because I work Saturday mornings mainly. But there's a set structure with my meals. Now, what makes up them meals may change now and again, but the structure very rarely changes. And because of that, all I've done is default to that structure. A few weeks ago, I was throwing everything on top. I was eating loads of chocolate every day. If clients brought anything in for me, which they often do, thank you very much, I was eating all that or drinking it. So all I've done is default to that structure and not adding anything on top. And obviously that's going to create a calorie deficit. At weekends, again, I've just cut it back a bit, gone for lower calorie meals. I've still had a few drinks, but it's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's rather, 4 or 5 beers at the weekend at most. If we have had a takeaway, like I say, I've just gone lower calorie and been very conscious of what I've been eating around them treat meals or whatever you want to call it. One other thing I want to touch on is like hunger as well. I have been hungry at times. You will feel hungry at times, no matter how well you structure your meals, how high volume you try and keep those meals. At times you will feel hungry. Be aware of them hunger signals. You don't have to buckle straight away and just grab food because you're hungry. It may disappear in half an hour and you may have even forgotten you was hungry. So when them hunger signals happen, be aware of what they're happening. Over time you'll learn how to deal with them. And like I get hungry late afternoon, early evening because I've got into a habit of eating my meals quite early. But I know when I get home from work, there's a big snack there waiting for me. So I can just think, right, I'm hungry. Let's get through these clients, and I can get home. So yeah, the main things I want to get across are get a structure because it's so important. A consistent structure you can stick to. Prepare some meals. It doesn't have to be for the week. It can be, just for the day. And then, just learn to deal with them hunger signals. Hope that helps. Hope that's come across okay. Bye.